Hi Royals, I'm Aquinas. You made it here. That makes you royalty. So glad that you clicked on my video. This is part 2 of my Stoney Clover collection. So I'm going to show you as many pieces as I can. I know that I have a few things that are stored away in my garage that maybe I'll show at a different time, but I would say after this video, if you go back and look at part 1, that's about 90-ish% of the collection. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in because there's a lot to see. Meanwhile, don't forget to like and subscribe. I so appreciate you all. So I want to go ahead and get started with this beauty. This is a Disney Parks bag that I was able to get patched when I was at the Newport Beach Stoney Clover brick and mortar location. It says Disney Parks on the back. This might still be available online on shopdisney.com. That's where I purchased it, and it was there for quite some time. Maybe, I'm not sure. As I shoot this video, today is July the 12th. Yes. No, I'm sorry, July the 13th, 2026. So I know when I looked a week or two ago, I think I still saw it. It was marked down a bit, but oh, cool. On the inside, you can fit a nice amount of stuff. I said, oh, cool, because I have a bag charm. I actually got this in store as well. So when I went and had this patched, because I bought this online, got these patches, I think from the parks or whatever, and I was able to have them patched in store and got this cute little Stoney Clover teddy bear bag charm. Okay, and here's the strap. One of the things I love about the strap, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but there's an iridescence here on the side. So cute. I like to use my Park and Beach Stars strap with this because I like a thicker strap personally, but very, very nice. So another similar bag that I got from the Stoney Clover website and I had patched by them when I ordered it is my Mickey Sherpa, my black Mickey Sherpa. It has my initials. Aquinas is just like a nickname, but my actual initials are SJ. Stoney Clover on the back. Here's the inside. Again, you can get a nice amount of items in here. Here's the strap. I love this strap. I love the way it's made. Like, even though it's kind of got this kind of webbed material, almost like not quite seatbelt material, but it just seems a little bit more high-end the way it's made with the gold hardware. I just really like it. Okay. All right. Now I'll show you some fannies. So these are some classic or standard size fannies that I have. This Grogu cosplay fanny was one of the very first items that I ever got from Stoney Clover when I purchased from their Disney sale. I want to say it was like 4-ish years ago now, 3-4 years ago. I did a little haul of Disney items, and this was one of the first things I got. This is from Bath & Body Works, the charm from their Mandalorian release a couple months back. I just got it on here, but here's the bag. There's the charm, Star Wars. Inside, I have some Stoney Clover. This one I haven't even used because it still has the tag on it. This one I've used a few times. But both of these are Stoney Clover by Target. So from their collab, that stuff flew off the shelf so quick. I went like a couple days after the release, and this is what I was able to get. Some slides, and then I think I went back a couple days later and somebody had returned the pink duffel, and I gave that one to my daughter. But these are great, especially for my family's many trips to California, because you know it's a place where you need to bring your own bags when you go shopping. So that's what these are. These open up to be very nice bags. I thought this one was just so cute. I love the coloring. I hope this one, I tried to clean it because I took it to the beach, so it has some sand in it. I don't see any sand falling on me, so I must have did a decent job. Okay, but here's the inside of that fanny. All right, so I'm gonna show you one more fanny real quick. Actually, two more fannies. So this one I just unpacked because I just recently came back from a trip to Michigan as well as a trip to Disneyland for my birthday. That was awesome. I had to clean her up a little bit. But this is the jumbo Toy Story backpack, fanny pack. Here's the back. It came with this embroidery already on there. Inside, I have some patches that I want to share. So, not long after I shot my first part 1 video of my Stoney Clover collection, this came in the mail. So this is Woody. I believe I showed the Buzz patch in that video. So I have the Woody patch. I also have this Valentine's patch that I can't wait to use because it goes with my Valentine's Stoney Clover ears. And then I also have some other little Toy Story odds and ends in here. But here's the inside. I believe that I got this on sale at shopdisney.com. I'm pretty sure that that's where I got it. The other fanny pack, here's another classic. I say I don't usually get the classics, but I had more than I thought I did. Okay, so here is from the Villains collection. I was so excited about this collection. This one I was able to have patched as well when I went to the brick and mortar store in Newport Beach. Chilling like a villain. I love that saying. And I was saying it long before it was a song in the Descendants movie franchise. But here's the bag. And then the newspaper print. That is very nostalgic for me from my childhood. My mother used to always buy a lot of things that had the newspaper print. She had a jacket, like a windbreaker with newspaper print. She would have purses with newspaper print. So, you know, I've developed a love for it myself. And here's the inside. Keeping with that theme, I also got the hair bow when it was on sale. I'm pretty sure both of these items I got on sale, including the patch. So I got those. And this mini pouch that already came with this gorgeous bow on it. Look at that. So I know when they did their sample sale recently, a lot of Villains items were on there available for a deep discount. And I was tempted, but since I already had a nice amount of items from the collection, I went ahead and I passed on it. I went ahead and just said, no, I think I'm good for right now. All right, so that's what I have for that. Okay, now I'm gonna share with you some more of my pouches. Yeah. So, I think this is called, it's not a mini, and it's not a small. It's smaller than a small for comparison purposes. Okay, so this would be like that mid-size pouch, and then there's this one, right? But this is from the Into the Wild, or I believe that was the collection's name. This was from the Wild collection. I love it because the zebra print has this faux animal hair feel to it. Beautiful. I think I caught this on sale, but I did get something from the collection that I got when it first came out. I'll show that to you next. I have some stuff in here. I'm not going to take everything out. I got like lotions and things like that, but I did want you to see inside. And I still got room. Like I got at least 6 or 7 different items in here. Tissues and lip glosses and all of that. And I still could put more stuff in here. So I really like this because I'm a big animal print person. Again, that's something that I believe I inherited from my mom. She likes animal print, and I do as well. Okay, so here is the, I think it's called the mini bowler bag or something like that, but it's gorgeous, and it has a little miniature bag attached to it as a bag charm. I love this bag. I put this on myself. This is from Target. This bag chain, if you will. But here's the bag. It's small but mighty. I would say it's comparable as far as what you can get in here to a Puchetto 2. You might be able to get maybe one more item than a Puchetto 2. Here's the inside. And here's the strap. I love it. I love it. I have used this purse several times. I like to mix animal prints with it. So I'll put like cheetah print. Like I have a cheetah print outfit on and carry this. I like it. Okay. All right. More pouches. So more Toy Story. We love some Pixar around here. So this is another mini pouch. Need to clean her up a little bit. Again, there's some, oh, I could use this hair tie. There's some stuff in here, lip glosses, chewing gum, things like that. I love to put those items in there and then put it in my bag because I usually carry larger bags, and then I don't have to go digging through the big bag for my lip gloss. I could just grab this out and boom. It's just easier for me to locate. So, I love that. This is from the Care Bear collection. I got this one on sale as well. It's two-sided. So freaking cute. And it's plush. More stuff in here. I got more lipsticks, more hair ties, and I got some candy in here. I was using this one a lot on my 2 trips I just came from because the way it's shaped, I feel like I can get more in there actually than, yeah, you can look at it and see it's bigger. Yeah, definitely. But it's considered a mini pouch. The most recent acquisition as far as my mini pouches are concerned is the 70th Disneyland one. I just got this one about a week and a day ago, if I want to be completely exact. But I got this from the Disney Store outlet at the Citadel in California. Here's the back. I have been eyeing this for quite some time. Love it, love it, love it. And I already got it full of my usual suspects. I got some medication in there, some lip glosses, lipsticks. That's what I typically use them for. All right. And then on that same trip, here's again that mid-sized pouch. I need to figure out the actual name. I'm supposed to know that. Let me see. I feel like it's considered a small pouch, but it's not small though. Let me see if it tells me. It's not telling me. I'm probably gonna look online and then I'll put it in the comments. But I just took the stuffing out. I hadn't even unstuffed it because I'm not using it right now. It was regularly $110, marked down to 60 something, and then I got some discounts, so it was like 40 bucks for me. You can see the actual breakdown in my video where I share my haul from my trip. But this is from the Small World Disney Parks collection with all of our greetings from all over the world. So cute. Love this. I just love all the pastels and the colorful stuff. Okay. I think I'm going to share with you my packing cubes. So, of course, I have some Disney Princess ones. So, this is from the Princess collection from about 1.5 years ago. Maybe, it might have been 2 years ago now. And I store them inside of each other like nesting dolls, really. I saw some more patches that I want to share. Okay, so then here's the next one. And I did pay regular price for these. Personally, I think, you know, it's a good idea to wait till they go on sale. But I just wanted to make sure I got these because then I was able to get every print that they had from the collection. This print is the Princess's Signatures. And then this one's the Sidekicks. And then this is very similar to what they call a flat pouch, but it's just not as thick. It's much thinner. What's in here? Feel something in here. Oh, just storing stuff in here. Nothing of consequence. Nothing behind the curtain. All right. So that's the Princess Collection packing cubes, which I have used. And then I have more than just Disney. Like, as you saw, I had some Care Bear stuff. Had the Wild Collection. But I do tend to lean towards the Disney stuff. But this is from Clueless. I loved Clueless when I was young. The movie, and then the show was good too. So I have the pouches, packing cubes from the Clueless release. When they went on sale, I got them. All right. So we got this one. Here's the flat pouch with goes out all of the outfits actually. Ooh, look at the tag. I thought the tag was so cute. Clueless. So I always keep my tags though. Dion's outfit. Now yellow with Cher. And I believe it's Ty, right? So great packing cubes. Oh, I do have something else really cool to show you from the Clueless collection. So they had the license plate patch that you can have personalized, and I did. It says, "Totally Clueless." I thought that was just adorable, and I was able to get it deeply discounted, so that's awesome too. All right, I'm gonna move to some of my accessories before I finish off with some of the bigger bags that I have. All right, so let's do some patches. I got a lot of patches that I do want to use, just haven't yet. So here's Tiana. Trying to think of what I might want to put her on. I got some ideas. Jasmine. Belle. I think I want to put Belle and maybe this Jasmine one on my Princess Jumbo Fanny that's over there. I think they would look cute next to each other. I got a lot of them over here. Toy Story again. I've had this one for so long. Most of the patches I get when they have the Disney sales. So Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, they are very, very dear to me. I miss their original voice actors. I'm glad that they still were represented in this most recent Toy Story 5. But definitely want to put this on something. I don't think I want to put it on my Jumbo Fanny since it's already embroidered. I might put this on like some clothing. We'll see. We got Angel from Stitch. This is a giant patch. This thing is huge. I got a couple of Angel. Here's Stitch and Angel hard patch. This one, got these on the Disney sale too, as well as the Stitch and Angel sweatshirt on sale. I got a jumbo pink Mickey patch. This I actually found at the Disney Store outlet some years ago. It's Chip, and it was marked down to $9.98, and then it was additional off of that, so it might have been about $5. These are some of the more recent ones. So this is from the Disney Parks collection, the teacups. That's one of my favorite rides. I love it. It's a classic ride. I feel like you can't go wrong. The thrill is just what you want it to be. You could either just sit there and not turn the wheel and just kind of just enjoy the music and the scenery. A couple of trips ago, we were on the teacups while the parade was going by. That was epic. That was gorgeous. I loved it. That was like the perfect moment for that. If you do want it to be more thrilling, as my daughter does, you can spin away. I typically try to get in a different cup than her because I know she's gonna spin you to pieces. All right. Disneyland patch with Mickey and Minnie and Pluto. This is gorgeous. Gotta find a great place for that. And then I just got these like less than a week ago when I ordered the Disneyland 70th Stoney Clover Disney Parks varsity jacket. That was discounted a little bit more than it had been, and these were as well, the patches. So I got this one with Tink and the Castle in 70, and then this one is just Tink. So there might be some other patches lurking around here, around my house, but those are the ones that I was able to find for you. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go with some more bag charms. Okay, so my favorite princess is Jasmine, so I had to get the Jasmine charm. I got the older one that has this clasp. The one that has this clasp, I didn't get that one. It might be sold out now. I'm sure it probably is. But I figured, you know, I was satisfied with this one, and then I've been able to modify it when needed to get it on other bags, so it hasn't really been a problem. But there she is. And then I was able to get Raja. Carl from Up. I mentioned this one in the part 1 video, but this one I got on sale when they had their Pixar sale. I love this one. I just used it at the park when I did my Russell cosplay outfit. I had this attached to my bag. It's Princess Tiana. We got Louis from Princess and the Frog. And this one I also caught during a sale. This is Tiana. And you got the horn, the evening star, the heart, and a bow. Just beautiful, beautiful. I think one of the things that I appreciate about Stoney Clover is it's very dainty. It's very pretty, a lot of their items. Very girly. And if you like that sort of thing, they have something for you. Right. Now, Duncan, let's see. Oh, I don't have my sleeve in here. But I do have one of the Duncan sleeves from their Duncan collab. I recently just got the Duncan tumbler for this year, when they re-released it. So I do have that. What I can share with you from the Duncan collab is this bag charm. I was able to find this in store when I was in Michigan. And I have it attached to my Mickey Pouchette 03 that I got courtesy of a wonderful personal shopper. She did a wonderful job. You can go see my original video on that to get her information. But I think it's like Enchanted Pins or something like that. But anyway, she did a wonderful job. Her price was really reasonable. She gave me some extras. Like, it was just a great experience. I would definitely order from her again. But when this re-released in the parks, she was able to pick this up for me. So I'm very thankful I was able to get it that way. A lot of space on the inside. So if you are on the fence about Stoney Clover because you feel like their stuff's not big enough for you, the Pouchette 03 has you covered. You can get a lot of stuff in this purse. Here is the strap. I love on the sides. It's got that shimmer, that glitter edging. I used this a lot during my trip to Michigan. This was like my main bag because it was like one of the bigger bags that I took with me. Right. So more Pouchette 03s. I was so excited when I got this bag on sale. I almost cried. But this one is the Mickey Bat and Minnie Witch Hat. Well, Mickey and Minnie Bat and Mickey and Minnie hats or whatever. Witch and Warlock hats, whatever you want to call them. But there's this iridescence to the accessory, to the handle, to the accents. It's a beautiful bag. I love the you know, ombre look to it. It's great for fall. It's great for Halloween season, which I love. I was able to get the bag charm with it, the Mickey bag charm. And the crossbody strap. It takes the cake. So you got this side, you know, but this side right here, I absolutely love. And they've been already talking about summer wings, so I brought this bag back out. Lots of space in there. Puchetto 3. Now, I think this was the first Puchetto 3 I got. And it's just a plain one I was able to catch on sale when they had their, like, trying to clear out for the holiday sale. So this came out, like, late summer, early fall. And I love the color because it's so neutral. I can put some stuff with it. I'm thinking that I might want to put, but then that would, like, turn it into a Toy Story bag. But who cares? I love them so much. I was thinking I might want to do this. I was seriously considering that. Putting some of my Toy Story patches on here. Why not, right? But then they came out with a Cars collection, and I'm also thinking, like, well, I might want to get some bag charms to put on here and, you know, give it that Mater vibe. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with it. But right now, it's just plain, but it's mighty. It's classic looking. You know, I can dress it up or dress it down. Here's the strap. I have it stuffed. But tons of space, tons of space. All right, one more Puchetto 03. This is from the Lisa Frank collection that they did. Animal print, which I love. Color from the 90s, which I love. Lisa Frank, you know, who designed some really fun and colorful things when I was young. So I really like this one. I love this one. They had a Puchetto 2 that had like the different characters, you know, the bear, the dolphin, stuff like that. I felt like this was more me. More me. I have one gripe about this bag. I still love it though. So here is the crossbody strap, which is gorgeous, but it's short. It is short. Like, let me show you. Like, oh, it's adjustable. Yeah, it's adjustable, but not a lot. Like, not long enough, okay? This is it at its longest, or whatever. You see that? So you really could just hang it on your shoulder. You can't really do it crossbody. I love the way it was made because it's that, you know, like webbing material, but they did the color gradient and the same pattern on here as the bag. So I was really excited when I first saw it, but then when I tried to adjust it to wear it, it's like, oh man, I have to wear it on my shoulder. So that's my only gripe about it. Other than that, it's a gorgeous bag. You can get a ton of stuff in here. Now the other, oh, and it came with its own bag charm. I don't want to forget that. Came with it. The other Puchetto 3s, much longer straps. As a matter of fact, let's do a comparison. So here's my brown one. And it's not even at its longest. And you see it comes down much more. So like if I put it at its longest, just so you can see how much further it would come down. Want to be fair. Okay. Uh-oh. So here's where Lisa stops. And then the brown one keeps going. So it is much shorter. I don't know. I guess maybe that was just a design decision that they made, but for me personally, I know a lot of people like to carry big bags on their arm, and I'll do that on occasion, like if it's a tote. But if it has crossbody capabilities, I want to use the crossbody capabilities. that's just my personal preference. Okay, we're almost getting to the end here. We're 30 minutes in. Thank you for everybody who's hanging in here for this long video. Okay, here's my Puchet 02. I do not have a Puchet 01. I have said I would try to get one, but every time I see them, even when they're discounted, I just can't. I'd have to get one for like 15 bucks to pay for a Puchet 01, because even when they're discounted, they're still $40, $50, and I just feel like I'm not going to be able to get anything in them. I wouldn't even necessarily get one for my daughter, because she's a teenager and she needs more stuff than just what a Puchet 01 would carry. But not knocking them, it's just not for me. Doesn't work for me. They're very cute. But here's the 02, and it's small as well, but I can make this work. It's in this lavender color, which is one of my favorite colors. I use this bag a lot. I probably need to wipe it down a little bit. Here is the crossbody strap. Here's the inside. And I was gonna compare it to my bowler bag, but my bowler bag is under the avalanche of all this stuff right now. Oh, I see it. One second. Okay, so here's the bowler bag, and here's the Puchet 02. Similar, but a little bit bigger, a little bit more room in this one. And I think this is the last bag. It's gonna be the last bag for today anyway. And that is this flat kind of pouch crossbody situation that I love. Got this one on sale when I got the Halloween stuff. So it's like Mickey treats and a Mickey, you know, like trick-or-treat bucket. We got that ombre look here again. One of the things I love about this bag is that it came with a hand strap and a crossbody strap. And on the hand strap, we have charms. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this came separately, but it was kind of advertised together. This is a bag charm that looks like a piece of candy. Mickey head shaped candy, and it's actually a pouch too. So, lovely. Here's the inside, and it has a little slot on the side for you to put stuff in. So I haven't used this one yet, because I actually was about to one day a couple months back, and then I decided to go with a different outfit, so I left it alone. But she's coming out. She's coming out real soon. Anyway, that's the bulk of my Stoney Clover collection. Oopsie. I do got one more thing. Care Bears. I mentioned the Care Bears. I was able to get this on sale as well. This is it's not quite a mini backpack. It's the smaller backpack, not the full size. I did use this on a trip to Michigan back in the fall and winter time, or maybe it was last summer 2025. But gorgeous bag, lots of space. It's got a pocket for a water bottle on the side. I got a bag charm on here. Wasn't from Stoney Clover though. Look at that inner lining. Now I have the matching duffel bag, but again, as I said earlier, it is stored away. So anyway, all right. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for hanging in there with this lengthy video. I appreciate you so much. Hope you're having a great day, a great week, whenever it is that you watch this, and you continue to stay royal. Bye. Thanks so much.